So today we're going to learn how to use a pipette mitt. Normally this is something we would do hands-on in lab with this worksheet, but since we don't have that available to us, we're just going to jump into learning the parts of a pipette mitt. So we have the plunger, the tip ejector button, we've got our volume adjustment knob, we have the plastic shaft, we have the attachment where the tip goes, and we also have our digital volume indicator. Now, our digital volume indicator and our volume adjustment knobs work together, right? So as we move our adjustment knobs, it changes the volume of the pipette mitt, which we can read in the digital indicator window. We have three different types of pipette mitt. So the first type of pipette mitt we're going to go over is what we call a P1000, and that has a range of 200 microliters to 1000 microliters, and if we were to pipette out 630 microliters, that's what it would look like in our window. We also have a P200, which is a range of 20 to 200 microliters, and if we wanted to pipette out 75 microliters, that's what it would look like. We also have a P20, which goes from 0 to 20 microliters. And if we wanted to pipette out 7.5 microliters, that's what that little window would look like. Okay. So we're going to go over how we practice pipetting normally in lab. The very first thing that we are going to do is take our analytical balance. Okay. And we're going to turn it on, obviously. Before we even start weighing anything, right, we are going to make sure that we subtract the weight of the boat. And the way we do that is that we put it onto the analytical balance with nothing in it, and we re-zero the balance. As you can see, that's what I'm doing right now. And if we look at the results of that, what we'll see is that the weight of the boat was subtracted, and so it will subtract negative 1.8 grams from our results. So on our worksheet, the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to weigh how much 1000 microliters of water weigh. And we do that by first getting our pipette mitt and attaching the tip. We're going to then press the plunger to the first stop, insert it into our jar of water, let go slowly of the plunger. Then we're going to press the plunger to the first stop slowly, and then keep pushing it to the second stop to fully eject all the water out. Now, during this whole entire process, we should never ever put our pipette mitt horizontally until we've ejected the tip like I just did. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and weigh how much that 1000 microliters is, and we can see that it is 0.98 grams. So 1000 microliters of water weighs 0.98 grams. Now the next problem on our worksheet is 630 microliters, and through the same process we found out that it weighs 0.62 grams. Okay. Then, using a P200 or a P20, we're going to go ahead and weigh out 190 microliters, which we found out weighs 0.189 grams. Then again, using the same P200, P20 yellow tips, we're going to do 75 microliters, and we found out that that weighs 0.0748 grams. Same thing with the 20 microliters, again using the yellow tips. We find out that 20 microliters of water weighs 0.018 grams. Now we're going to do it with 7.5 microliters. And here's where the process is a little bit different, okay guys? The reason it's different is because I'm using a yellow tip. And the P200s and P20 tips are yellow because the diameter of the pipette mitt is a little bit different. The tips are smaller, so they won't fit snugly onto P1000s. Okay? And again, using the same process, I am weighing the boat, and then after that, I am weighing the boat with the water, subtracting the boat weight, and I get 0.0067 grams. Okay, so 7.5 microliters weighs 0.0067 grams. Go ahead and look at the Pipetteman PowerPoint to clarify anything that maybe wasn't addressed in this PowerPoint.